Hello everybody, Sheep of Ice here, welcome back to Let's Play Digital Devil Saga. Last time we successfully impressed Janana of the Maribel by defeating Bat in battle and sparing his life. And so she's agreed to help us here in the Brute Citadel in Anahata. So, this episode we're going to continue infiltrating the Brute Citadel. But first, we need to do a little bit of preparation, just to make sure we got all the right skills set up. So, I mentioned this last episode, but remember I had Heats learn Mudo back in the last dungeon we were in. So that'll be helpful for one of the enemies coming up. Let's see. Yeah, Surf is fine for now. And I have Zio and Zan already on Archangel. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put Heat first for this part. Is that everything I wanted to do? I think so. Yeah. Alright, so let's go on inside this door. I guess everybody didn't go outside to respond to the Maribel. Yep, so unfortunately we don't get to go through this entire dungeon without any battles. Yeah, so I guess they don't need all of their members to deal with just the attackers of Maribel. So there'll still be some battles that'll be happening in this dungeon. Alright, so here's the first new enemy we will encounter. This is Archangel. Yes, he's an... How does that even work? An angle and an arc at the same time. Anyway, Archangel, that's what he's called. Weak to death, resist physical and earth, and nullifies expel. As far as attacks go, he has Hama, Mute Blow, Vile Blade, and Void Death. So, have I gone over Hama? I don't think we've seen it yet, but just in case, I'll go over it again if I've already done so. But Hama is similar to Mudo in that it has a pretty low chance of actually doing its effect. It has a slightly higher chance than Mudo does. But Mudo will deal instant death, and Hama instead will just cut current HP in half. So that's why it has slightly higher accuracy. But anyway, these are the guys I specifically got Mudo for. Now, unfortunately, even though they are weak to it, it's still probably going to miss quite a lot. Yeah, there we go. So that's unfortunate. I missed a lot while I was practicing this. I'm not 100% sure, but it feels like this specific battle with the Archangels, they definitely do have more HP than the random encounter Archangels, but it also feels like you miss a lot more with Mudo. Alright, maybe it was just my imagination. Got him that time. Yeah, so that's nice. One thing to note about both Mudo and Hama is that there's sort of two missing states. There's that normal miss there, which only uses up one action, but you can still miss from agility. So if that happens, then you will lose two actions like normal. Yeah, so that's unfortunate, but that's how it works. Yeah, these guys are strong against Earth, so let's just go with Fire. I would go with another Mudo, but he's almost dead anyway. Or not. Ah, well, he's muted. I could cure him, but this battle's almost done anyway, so I won't worry about it. We'll just have Argela attack. Come on! There we go. I'll have to cure him outside of battle anyway, but oh well. Hey, we got some dismutes from them, so that's helpful. Alright, Surf level 14, I would like to give them Vitality, Magic, and Luck. Let's do that. Okay. Nope, no bonus stats this time. Oh well. Yeah, so now, from now on in the dungeon, there will be random encounters, so No more free exploring for us anymore, but that'll be okay. Let's use a little bit of healing. Okay, so we want to head to the door on our left, or the door that's on the right of the room first, so we can grab a node that's over here. And it's an ammo node, so that's pretty nice. Alright, we've got an error cell that we can sell later. So we'll just hang on to that for now. And we just need to go through the other door to move on. I'm gonna try to get through a good chunk of this dungeon, but it may be a little bit of a longer episode depending on how things go. Okay, well, we've already fought Ikuza back in the other dungeon. There was a trapped ammo node that contained an Ikuza battle, but I'll go over them again. They're weak to force, nullified death and nerve, and for their attacks they have Matera, Hell Thrust, and Raving Slash. Yeah, so that's why I want to have force for Argela, so go ahead and take care of this weakness. It would be nice if I could get Zio for Surf so that we could unlock the Mazan combo, because we can run into quite large groups of Ikuzas, but I might have to think about that's what my next move will be. We'll see. Ah, dang it. Well, hopefully this force attack will take him down. Alright, cool. Yeah, we still got quite a ways to go on our current mantras. Oh well. Yeah, that stairway back there, we'll want to go there eventually, but we need to get to the node over here. And there's a yellow wall behind here, but we don't have the yellow key yet, so we can't really do anything about that, so we'll just keep moving on. Alright, revival gem, pretty helpful. Yeah, we've gotten one of those before, I'm pretty sure. Alright, more new enemies. This is Bicorn. Now, unfortunately, we don't have its weakness. I would have liked to by now, but I guess I could switch mantras. But I guess we'll be okay. They are weak to ailments. They resist. No, he's stunned. It's like, okay, yeah. So they resist ailments, or no, they're weak to ailments. They resist fire, ice, and force, and they drain electricity. So not very much magic we can use against them. For their attacks, they have Zio, Zianga, which is level 2 Zio, Body Rush, and Stun Needle, as we just saw. Yeah, you won't be able to do much Surf. I guess I could have Argela use Terra, which is probably more powerful than a physical attack. That'll do, that'll do. Yeah, Mutes would be pretty nice against these guys because of Zianga. It can be pretty powerful at this point in the game, but unfortunately don't have that. And I should have bought more Distuns, because we're almost already out. Well, that's not very good. I didn't expect we'd get stunned so many times. Have I gone over stun? I don't think so, actually. So basically, stun, it's sort of like panic. Or is it? I can't even remember what stun does now. I believe... I'll have to look that up, because I honestly cannot remember. It's been too long since I last played. I'm sorry about that. I should be recording more often, but I got lazy. Oops. But I'm here now, so that's all that really matters, I suppose. Yeah, it's been over 2 months since my last recording. Last time I recorded was November 2nd, so that was a while ago. Alright, so now we can head down this stairway. Alright, more new enemies, but I don't know if I want to fight 3 while we've been ambushed. Especially not after a 4-hit poison dart. I may decide to go over these enemies later. I mean, they are weak to gun. Yeah, alright, we'll go over them now. Don't even know how to pronounce this name. Babkatha? I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, I'll have Archangel stay in human form so she can take care of their gun weakness since we're already there. Yeah, I think we need to use the medical kit because we're all pretty low. It's a huge waste, but I'll go ahead and use it anyway. Alright, so yeah, these enemies, however you pronounce the name, weak to gun and fire. They resist physical, force, and earth. They nullify death. And their attacks are Bolt Flare and Poison Dart, as we've seen. Bolt Flare is just a random 2 to 4 hit on all party members of electricity, and Poison Dart. Poison Dart is 1 to 4 hits and can occasionally poison, which we are. Alright, so let's get rid of that. I'm gonna be out of ailment healing items. Oops, that's not what I need. I'm gonna be out of ailment healing items by the end of this dungeon. I probably will need to exit and get more. I may decide to run from this battle because it could end up bad if we don't start taking him out. Ooh, he's frozen. Nice. Well, that'll nullify his physical resistance since he is frozen. Alright, let's go ahead and use Augie, also weak to that, which is what I would have used normally if we weren't already ambushed, but, well, since we're already in human form, why not? That's the only time I think it's really worth it, is if you get ambushed. Otherwise, you'd have to transform into a human, so that wastes a turn, and it doesn't really feel all that great. And besides, most of the enemies that are weak to gun, they also have other weaknesses. There's like one enemy, I think, that's only weak to gun, but that's not till the end of the game, really. So most of the time, I don't exploit gun weakness. Just when we're ambushed, as I mentioned like 3 times during this battle. I get repetitive sometimes. Whoops. Alright, so far this dungeon's not turning out too well. I'm getting my butt kicked. Alright, we're still good on health. Hopefully things will turn up alright. So we're gonna need to go in that door over there eventually, but as you can see, there was blue wall. Got ambushed in that battle against the Babkathas again. Those guys really don't like me. Yeah, so we got a blue wall over here that we can go ahead and go into. There's not too much behind this blue wall. There's just one. Let's see, is it an ammo node? No, it's just a regular item node, but it has a good item in it. We got a magic noise. Now, I'm not going to use that right now. I'm going to save all my magic noises for a bit later in the game. You could use it if you wanted to. Overall, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, but I'm going to save it for later. That door is just empty in that room, so don't worry about it. Yep, that was another battle with the Babkathas, and guess what? Got ambushed again. 3 times in a row, come on. Well, one thing that I didn't know about those guys is they can call for reinforcements, and I don't think we've encountered enemies that can call for reinforcements yet, but basically it just gets another enemy into the fight if they use it, so I guess that's one thing that's kind of annoying. They will just call for more Babkathas. So that battle ended up going a little bit longer than I'd hoped. But anyway, if we try and go to this door on the right of the room, it's locked, so I guess we'll just have to go in this one instead. Yeah. I don't want to end the episode right here, but the next Karma Terminal is pretty far away. Let me think for a little bit here. Hold on. I hate to do this. I know this episode is incredibly short, but there's still a lot of new enemies we could run into, and we most likely will run into them all if I continue on, knowing my luck so far. So, I think I'm gonna stop here for now. I know. Oh well. Next time on Let's Play Digital Devil Saga, we'll continue through the Citadel, and hopefully we'll make a bit more progress than we did this time. So, I'll see you next time.